Guapo, what's going on, man?
What's going on, bro? Talk to me.
Good things, man. It's a pleasure to be sitting down with you this evening, man. You got me all the way out here down there in Tennessee.
For sure that. We in Bristol, bro. We like on the line right now. This shit like right here, both ways, Virginia, Tennessee, right here.
That's what's up, man. It's actually my first time being on this far, in Virginia. Normally it's north or south for me. You know what I mean? I'm either, it's either coming or going.
North or south.
Absolutely. We just gonna get straight into it, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah, like it ain't about this, it ain't about nothing. Cause the slick nothing when a nigga getting money. Trying to feed my fam cause the nigga be damn if the dicks catch me cause the nigga still running. Ain't no running, I'ma stand on my own too. Audible making boss moves. Drop Lenny Kravitz, say my brain tragic, man. Hit me up like what's wrong with you? Man, I've been so confused. Yeah, they like what's wrong with you? Yeah, trying to make Fox 5 news. Yeah, I can get along with you. Wave at a hater, make him see. Don't do it, get it back, stack it right quick. In the charge all black, call it toxic. He ran up, I ain't really have an option. Ayy, came a long way from them hallways. Started coach, now it's Gucci, baby. High tide, now I'm super wavy. Killers on alert, don't do shit crazy. Hey, it's a party on the rooftop. Versace frame Gucci shades with a big Glock. And I said some other shit, but I'm like fading on the blitz, for real, bro. It's like I can't really, I get that shit though.
It's all good, man. It's all good. That's from Pain, right?
Yeah, that's from Pain. That album like 2018. I did that album in 2018. Fresh out of joint when I did my first bid.
Okay.
I did my first real solid amount of time.
Yeah. Must have been a lot going on at that time.
Yeah, bro, cause it was my first solid amount of time, so it was like I was missing my kids and shit. Then, like, I ain't even gonna lie, I had most of the kids off the rip, like 3-4 kids off the rip. So it was like I was missing my babies and shit. Dealing with first time having to do some serious time being gone, 1.5, 2 years type shit. I was just going through it. It's like I gotta do something.
I can definitely understand being away from somebody you love, care about, and they depend on you to come through. I just want to go top to bottom with this song, man, because you said a lot in there, and I don't want any of it to go, over people's heads.
Yeah.
Straight out the gate, you said it ain't nothing if you ain't getting money. I hear a lot of people, reference, about getting money and then, about money. And, some people say it because it's just a cliche thing to say. Some people just, they say they ain't getting no money, or somebody they know getting money. And, it's so many different reasons why people use that term. But on a more personal level, when did you realize money and its importance?
When I had my first son, I had my first kid, period. Like Kamar, his name Kamar Romello Davis. But when I had him, it was like the year 2013, and it was very muggy that year, bro. It's around September, so it was very muggy, and it was like very cold, and I was fucked up, like down bad. And just imagine bringing a kid into the world and just knowing like, damn, bro, like I ain't got shit to come with. Like, I can come with all the love in the world, but like I ain't coming with nothing as far as financing or nothing, bro. Like, and people in this world we living in, people will tell you shit like, you don't need nothing else as long as you got love, as long as you can overwhelm them with feelings and affection. No, bro, you at the same time you still gotta have some type of sufficient funds and able to provide for your family. You get what I'm saying? It's like a certain base type shit. So I was just fucked up, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I ain't got nothing. I'm finna have a son. I don't want my kid to feel like I'm a loser at all. This is genuine, everything I'm doing for my kid. You feel me? So it was basically what it.
So that takes me to the next question when you said about trying to feed your fam. How big is your family?
I got 8 kids, which I had kids because I was like, I got in most of my trouble growing up like at a younger age, which I don't vouch for. I can't relate, and I don't really vouch for. Like, you don't get no credit for me if you like doing all your shit in your older years. You feel me? Because when you get to your older years than me, I should feel like you should be in calm down. You don't get 24, 25 and all of a sudden you street. When you hit 24, 25, shit like that, you didn't calm down. Because if you been in the streets for real, your mind ain't been so fucking off. It's like, let me bring this shit back in. I need to maneuver this shit back into a good place. I done wild out my whole life. Let me bring this shit back in. You feel me? So I really be looking at most of these niggas like some goofies for real, bro. Cause most of these niggas wait till they hit like 21, 22 to hop out there.
Why you think that is though?
Cause they get a certain validation that they couldn't get when they was kids. Them niggas was getting beat up when they was kids. You feel me? Like, them niggas was getting punched on when they was kids. So, let me just double back and maneuver my whole identity, D. You feel me? Yeah. Let me just change my whole identity. It's years later. They were punching on me back in 2012. It's 2021. I got a whole new identity. Anybody that went to high school with me, they don't know me no more. Anybody that was locked up with me, they don't know me as a punching bag no more. I'm just a street nigga. I can be whoever I want to be. It's a restart to life. And that's what most of these niggas do. They restart their life and be pussy. And I ain't really trying to get into that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I understand.
I'm just trying to keep it in my own little bubble. Like, I'm just in my own little lane.
You said something in pain where you said I think you said your homie or somebody asked you what's wrong with you. You said I got something to prove. Has anyone close to you ever made you feel like you wasn't enough?
See, bro. See, that's a deep question, fam. Growing up, bro, my parents, like my mom and dad, like growing up, I felt like, why you don't want to be around me type shit. Like, my grandma ended up getting custody of me because my mom and my dad couldn't take care of whatever the case may be, which is bullshit. I'm just going to keep it real in front of the camera, which is bullshit. When you real, you real. You have a kid, you stand up, you take care of it, you handle the business, whatever the case may be. But boom, I just felt like my own folks weren't fucking with me, so it's like my own dad, mom was like putting me on the back burner to the point my grandma had to like let shit. So I'm like, if your own family can do some shit like that to you, bro, it's like, I ain't no trust out here. Shit ain't genuine out here, I don't feel like, bro, because it's just like, my own mom and dad did that shit. You feel me? So that's just how I look at it.
That's real.
For real, bro. And that's just real. Most niggas won't say that, though. And most niggas, like, they'll keep certain shit like that bottled up, bro. I don't. I'm going to speak on it. Like, you ask me that, I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't got shit to hide, bro. I'm just going to say what it is. Yeah. My folks, they made me like that. For real.
Understood. So now you in the world, you know, you seeing life for what it really is. You you're dealing with trials and tribulations. Um, in the song you said something about an all black Charger. He ran up. I ain't really have an option. Are you able to talk about what you meant?
Not too much, but it's just like certain situations lead to certain outcomes.
Yeah.
You know? And any real nigga, he gonna understand what I'm saying without having to say too much
Sure.
on the camera. Cause he a real nigga. Now, if you ain't a real nigga, you ain't gonna understand me at all. You gonna be looking for the concrete details. But as a real nigga, you gonna know what I'm saying. You feel me? So it's like certain situations that lead to certain shit. Wrong place, wrong time. You feel me? Slam the nine.
How'd you learn how to how did you learn how to like protect yourself?
I ain't even gonna count, bro. Growing up, fam, I used to be a timid kid. You feel me? Like the type of kid that is just like, I'll let you pick on me, the type shit. Cause I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. You gonna pick on me anyway. I always had this type shit where I just felt like my family, bro, my mom and dad, that was the worst thing, not having them around. You feel me? And it crazy you ask me a question, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. That shit fucked with me, bro. It was just like, come on, bro. I got my grandma right here, but my dad and my mom ain't around. I'm missing out on the two most valuable people in my life. So maybe I may not be shit. If you picking on me, maybe I may not be shit. So it's cool. But as I got older, that shit was like, bro, I'm just gonna do something to you. Type shit. Like, you playing. Like, we ain't playing. Like, you bothering me, bro, I'm gonna do something to you for real. You know? But yeah, that shit came from my folks, bro. Like, growing up, my childhood.
Okay. You said came a long way from the sale.
23 and 1.
23
and 1.
What was
23 hours a day, lockdown, 1 hour out, shower. You feel me?
what's going on in your mind?
Cut though. Mind gone. Don't know how to think. Don't know who with you, don't know who against you. Thinking in your mind. On the daily, talking to yourself. Not knowing who to trust. Thinking about your family. That's what's going through my mind. Feeling like the shit is over.
What about the kids? Got any at the time?
Yeah, I had my son. Like I said, I had my oldest son and my daughter then. And it's just like, damn, I done had a little girl. You feel me? It's like, damn, not only I done had a son, my first son, but now I done had my first little girl. Like, God ain't just hit me with like double boys. You know, it usually go like double boys, double girl. Like, damn, boy, girl. You gave me a girl for a reason to clear to slow me down. And I probably may be mistreating women or some shit like that. So you was like, let me slow you down. You get what I'm saying? So that made me like, it manifested me into a better man, which made me like treat women better. Like, you know, I grew up in the home like watching my mom get beat up, bro. All types of crazy shit. Pushed out of windows, third story windows, like all types of crazy shit, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, that's hard living right there. I could understand the effect that it would have on, your perspective on life and just people in general. Like,
Shit crazy.
Yeah, that actually kind of falls into like the next line that I pulled from the song. You said, "How could you hate? I had to grind for this." And I was gonna ask you, how do you spot hate?
It's different ways of spotting the hatred. Like, man, people can hate indirectly. People can hate just like up front, upright in your face. Or people can hate in a loving manner. That's what people fail to realize. People can hate from a loving aspect, bro, where it's like, I love this shit fucked up. Like, this shit is so good. But at the same time, I hate it so bad. I don't want it to reach the level that it can go. You feel me? And that shit be crazy, bro, but that's how people think. Like, I love this shit so bad, but I don't want the world to know, because I know what he'll become. Right now, I may be able to see this motherfucker. He around me, because he's normal. But I know what he capable of.
They call those trauma bonds.
You feel me?
Yeah,
For real.
That's a trauma bond. It's something toxic kind of draws you to a person or a thing. Like, it's almost like an addiction, where it's really not good for you, but your mind it just wants it so bad, that it affects the rest of your body.
Yeah.
And so to be without it is just as harmful as being with it. But since you already with the person, then it's like, why be without them if it's gonna be the same pain?
Yeah, I did that for sure.
Yeah. You said, lost my mind for this. I guess that was in reference to just, strive for life, to be, in the position that you felt desired or felt like you needed to be fulfilled. What gives you balance in life? Like, what gives you balance when everything's off, stuff ain't right? Like, what recalibrates you? What sets you straight?
My grandma, my kids, and my girl. Like, she done kept me out the system, bro. And niggas, they never give that girl too much credit, bro. And I don't, like, if your girl worth the credit, bro, give her the credit, bro. Because at the end of the day, the rest of these niggas, bro, they only want what you got 9 times out of 10, you feel me? So, like, if she holding the shit down, if she, like, coaching you to go up instead of down, fam, I praise her, you feel me? So it's like, with my ex-wife, bro, she just ran me down, bro. Like, I did all types of shit for this woman, and she just ran me down. You feel me? Like, overly used. You feel me? So when I ran into my other chick, it was just like, you just showing me everybody ain't the same type shit. Like, it's actually good, genuine women out here with wholesome hearts and shit. So I'm like, all right, boom. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm just like, man, women ain't shit. That's what I'm thinking. Then I run into her. Then you gotta think about it. In the midst of all this, I just got custody of my kids, so I'm solo. I wasn't gonna let my kids go to the States, so I'm like, let me get my kids. Boom. I'm gonna do this solo. Now I ain't knowing what the fuck to do. You feel me? Not knowing, period. Still to this day, I'm learning. I'm better with it, which I'm better with the shit, but it's like, bro, I ain't know what the fuck to do starting out, bro, having 2 kids, a daughter and a son. Imagine having a 5-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son, being 26, and spending most of your life with females, so you like having and niggas won't say that. But I spent most of my life with females because looking for that motherly type feel. You feel me? So imagine doing that shit when you by yourself, solo. And you got kids and all this shit. ex-wife, all this shit. That shit just like, boom, 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 boom. What the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm lost. My son needed Social Security card. How the fuck I'm gonna get it? I used to have a woman that could do that. Boom, boom, boom. I ain't got that shit no more. You feel me? That shit'll drive you crazy, bro. So that shit legit drive me crazy. Having to like get all this shit ordered for my kids, bro. That shit drove me crazy. For real.
That's definitely something that, people don't really talk about.
Yeah, for real, bro.
It takes two, man. I've been told. Definitely takes two. You said baby mama think I'm fucking with niggas at home.
She just said baby mama think I said baby mama think I'm tricking fucking with other bitches when I ain't at home.
Oh, when I ain't at home.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's like she started doing that, like just tripping like when I'm outside making money, which as a man I feel like my dad always raised me like as a man, you gonna be a man. You supposed to provide. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. Fuck what this new generation tell you. Provide. You feel me? So it's like, that's what I know to do, bro. Which I'm pretty sure you the same. I can just tell by the type of nigga you is, bro. I'm a provider. Like, bro, I'm gonna get the bag. Most of these niggas ain't like that. They gonna act like they get the bag. But 9 times out of 10, they girl getting the bag and chipping in. That girl is the brains. You feel me? And that shit be for real, bro. That shit be for real. Yeah.
So has it ever been the norm, for like baby mama thinking you tricking and her whole perception of you?
That's on the daily, bro.
On the daily.
It's like right now. That's right now, bro. For real. She doing that right now. Like it don't take that long. It's just like right now. It's just everyday life. For real.
You said, where would you be if I didn't have shit? Do you feel you spend time with or have spent time with people
that's the real shit.
Who don't love you or have your best interest? I know you mentioned your parents. I know you mentioned your parents, but I'm talking about like past that.
Yeah. I didn't waste it. I didn't waste the valuable time. You ever wasted precious time that you just felt like you could never get back, and that you just could have spent that shit on some more shit, and that shit you could have been leveled up if you didn't waste that time. I wasted a whole 8 years of my life, fam, doing that with a woman. I could have been so further to where we at, what we doing now. This shit is big to me, bro. I could have been there. For real. For real, bro. As real as it gets. I ain't lying to you.
I understand what it's like wasting time.
Yeah, bro. Wasting time.
And that's definitely not an enjoyable experience.
Especially when you have potential to be great. Like, it's most people. Like my dad used to tell me growing up, bro, and I know you gonna remember this, it's gonna latch on to you. God makes certain people how they want them to be. They make the workers the workers. They make the doers the doers. They make like the sharecroppers the sharecroppers. They make the growers the growers who grow the food for us to eat. You get what I'm saying? Everybody got their job to do. Just do your job. You get what I'm saying? So do your job. Like what you doing right here, this is what you meant to do. What I'm doing right here, this is what I feel I'm meant to do. And take care of my kids. I feel like that's the only thing I'm good at. Yeah. For real.
I definitely understand, the concept. Everybody has, a job, a purpose. And I feel like a lot of people just know their purpose or have a sense of what the purpose is, but they rather just enjoy, the ride. When I say the ride, it's just like the life filled with distractions. Because life can be long, but I feel like once you find your purpose, like your life becomes short. And that's just from looking at people that was great, in life. Most people that are great, they didn't live long.
They didn't.
Because they came here and done what they were supposed to do.
And they came in this world with dominance. And when you come in this world with a certain aura and a certain amount of power, bro, they definitely gonna take you out. They ain't used to seeing that. For real.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But I do agree, man. I feel like, we operating in full purpose tonight. Just sitting in this space, doing what we love to do, being surrounded by, what we love to be surrounded by. And, just realness. I appreciate, just the realness, man. It's a luxury to have a real conversation nowadays. It's really, truly a luxury. Most people are trying to persuade you of something that
talk some shit down, bro.
Yeah, that doesn't exist or isn't accurate or that's under researched. But it's not in good faith. And so you have to be selective with the conversations you have nowadays, and be very thankful for the conversations that you have that's filled with substance. Because we all need to be poured into, but you just got to be mindful of who's doing the pouring. And on that note, I appreciate you, man, for just your time and just having me out here.
Yeah, I appreciate you popping out here. I appreciate you popping out here, D, coming to fuck with me, bro. It's all love. Anytime you come to the Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia area, Tri-Cities area, it's love. For real. Yeah. And we in classes right now, classes, studio recording. Whenever you in the Tri-Cities area, there's 2 places I go to, Audio Oasis and Classic Recordings. Y'all make sure y'all tap in if y'all want that sound. They're going to get y'all right. For real.
Yes, sir. And on that note, man, we signing off. Man's behind the mic.
Newsflash, blacks still killing blacks, nigga, newsflash. Cops still killing blacks, nigga, newsflash. The dollar down like these niggas on the news, man. Niggas quick to say what's up with nothing new, man. What's up?
Shit, same old. What's good with you?
Not much. Newsflash.